Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? Rooster here in Tennessee, looking at a Uniden Grant XL. This is a super nice radio, super clean. You can see the face of it shining there as I turn the camera on it here. These are made in the Philippines radio. For those that love the Philippines-made radios, this is one of them. And this one's in great shape. It's not perfect. Of course, any radio that comes out of the box and is talked on at all, probably not going to be perfect, but considering the age of this thing, I give it an A++ on a condition, rather. Not to say I don't ever get any of these grants, but about half of them that I do get look like that thing right there. Ugly. And I just use that one as a receive monitor. They're beat to pieces and terrible looking. This Grant right here is a fine example of a Uniden Grant XL. Now it does have AM and sideband. Gump's done all his mods to it. Does not have a VFO wind up because why? It's a sideband radio. Not that you can't put a wind up in this, but you know, most people, if they want a VFO wind up and they're big AM talkers, a 29, a Uniden 76, Uniden 78, even a 66 or a 25 is a little better option on AM than what this guy is. Now, that being said, these things aren't big powerhouses on AM. They don't put out a ton of watts. You can expect 20, 25 watts out of them, sometimes less. Peak power, average power, they do about the same as a 29 does, anywhere between 8 to 10 watts with the stock final in there. But peak power, they just don't put out a huge amount of power. But I will say this, I think I've mentioned this before. These and the 148s and a couple other radios, they really drive amplifiers hard in a good way. They're not putting out big power on your watt meter, as you'll see here in a second. But when it comes to driving your amp, they drive the average power significantly higher than most radios. You know, an amp that's doing 150 watts average with a Cobra 29 will probably do 200 watts average with one of these. And it's just the way they are. I don't know how else to put it, but that's how they operate. We're going to do output test on this one. As I said, Gump's done all of his mods. Receive mod, transmit mod, wide LED, variable power on this back knob right here. It's wide open right now. And we'll test everything on AM, sideband, the whole works. We'll do an output test on it. That being said, let's get into it and get this thing wrapped up. Variable power is wide open. We're on AM, and we're going to go over here to our watt meter, Bird 43P, of course. Nothing but the best. And we'll key up. That's about a 7-watt dead key. You can see I've got the mic gain about 3 or 4 o'clock, and this thing is really modulating. Audio. It's modulating better just talking into it than it is on an audio. You can see when an audio into it, we're getting like 8 watts. Audio. But when I just modulate, talk normal, hello 1 2 3, audio 1 2 3. Just talking normal into the mic, test 1 2 3, audio. Getting close to 9 watts average out of it, so pretty dandy there. Let's turn it all the way down. For the record, about a 7-watt dead key was wide open. Let's turn it all the way down just to show you. It'll go down to 0 basically. And we're keyed up right there. Still see it modulating. Basically 0. Let's turn it up a little. So you got all kinds of range there, 0 to 7 watts basically. Let's go to peak, test it on AM, and then we'll go to sideband. Test 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We're still looking at the middle scale. That's a 20 watts, 20 watt rating, maybe a little more than 20. Audio test 1 2 3. Audio test 1 2 3. Holding over to 20 watts pretty well. Audio test 1 2 3. Back it up here, watch our meter swing on the front of our radio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Audio. And let's go to lower sideband. Audio test, 1, 2, 3. Audio test, 1, 2, 3. About 23 watts peak. That second hash mark, or that big hash mark between 20 and 30 would be 25. We're halfway to it, so 23.5 watts, 22.5 watts. Hello, audio, 1, 2, 3. Let's go to upper sideband. Audio test, 1, 2, 3. 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 Audio, 1, 2, 3. Audio. And if anybody even cares about average power on sideband, audio test, 1, 2. Audio. Audio, 1, 2, 3. Let's turn it wide open here, just for the heck of it. Audio, 1, 2, 3. Doesn't make a difference. Audio, 10 watts. That's it, guys. Uniden Grant XL. This one is for sale and available. Nice radio there. Like I said, a lot of them come in looking like that. This one came in looking like this. Interested in it, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Rooster in Tennessee, I appreciate the business. Don't forget the break. March 27th, 2021, the last Saturday of March. Tri-State Exhibition Center, Cleveland, Tennessee. Going to start at around 6 a.m. or so, and maybe try to go to about 6 p.m. Going to be the first annual Skip Chasers CB break. Hope to see y'all there. Questions, comments, complaints, get in touch with me. Rooster in Tennessee. See you. Bye.